What up, everybody? Charlie be back in the building. Welcome to Bizarreville. Everybody, welcome. Saturday morning. It's my jam. And I find myself missing you. Y'all ain't even up yet. Alright, y'all. Told y'all I had a vote. Right? Told you I had a vote for y'all, right? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed, man. Manila envelope. Alright. But it's kind of deep. Yeah. Could I have did 10 and clickbaited y'all and said it was a box? Probably, but no. It's a manila envelope. Now, what if I can tell you in this envelope, this is the day that Grandma Lily signed for her house, right? But what if I can tell you in this envelope, this is the day Tim tricked her into this, right? What if in this envelope, Tim had Grandma Lily thinking Mobile's home cost anywhere from 150,000 to 200 and something G's, right? And he tricked her into believing in this envelope that for $50,000, Mama, we could just have all this. Okay? Now, Charlie B done already showed y'all in previous videos that for $70,000, she could have got a double wide, fully furnished, islands, everything. The fake marble showers, all that. Right? In that video, if we jump back, I think Charlie B proved that you could get one for like 65 to 70. That's why me and Miss B looking at it. Right? But he took her, I guess, to the most expensive place he could find to make her think that she couldn't afford a nice mobile home. Right? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed.
All right, y'all. I was just walking around, looking around at this $280,000 mobile home. We just looked at one that was $115,000, but that's your price range when you're talking about brand new mobile homes.
Okay, now I hope y'all still rock with Charlie B, please. Somebody came here and said they just bought a mobile home for like $67,000 to $69,000 with all the bells and whistles, right? Why is he taking Grandma Lily and showing her the basically bee's knees of mobile homes? So he could trick her into this. Let Charlie B jump back when he said, I don't think Grandma, when he said. Yeah, it's early. Let's jump back when I said, I don't think Grandma was in on this, right? When he said, that was funny. Now, the whole point of this is, if you know your grandma has a budget, because as y'all all think, and for a long time I did too, that the budget, was because Tim was starting to get down low. No, Tim had the budget from the door. You know what I'm saying? Tim had the budget from the door, but I forgot about it. You feel what I'm saying? So since you had a budget from the door, why would you take your mom to the most expensive place so you could get her to do Resurrection Ranch, allegedly, and to talk her into saving money, then talk her into doing your show? Because jump back, like Charlie B already showed y'all, I don't know if my mama gonna have a channel or not, but right? Right? So if you look at all that and add all that up, was Grandma Lily in on it, or was Grandma Lily just hoping she could get over? And as much as Tim has done her wrong, is Grandma Lily wrong for wanting to get over on something Tim promised her? I don't think so. Puzzle piece for tonight.
And so now we're about to make the decision on whether let me get my mom in the shot. We're about to make the decision now, or my mom is about to make the decision now on whether she wants to go into 15, 20 years of debt to buy a brand new mobile home, or if she wants to go pay cash for a used mobile home and then renovate it to where it gets to this level, but even better.
Did you hear this idiot? Now, in the show, I showed you all the mobile homes, 50, 55, 65,000. Bee's knees, 70 grand. Was that better than anything Tim's done in her house? Yes. We all know this, right? So the whole point is, what Tim is saying now, isn't that kind of the way he talked Megan out of what she wanted. Jump back. He said grandma could have whatever she wanted if she moved out there on that property. I don't know what my mama wants, stick bed, cabin, it's whatever she wants. Jump back, remember that? Okay, so why does it sound like you giving grandma the same spiel that you gave Megan back in the day? Grandma, you just want to buy used and we can have it looking like this or better. Tim, you really believe in your mind you can make a home look better than these mobile homes nowadays that basically look like mini mansions on the inside? You thought you could do that with your hands. Or back then, was you planning on having Sane come in and just roll? Because if that was your plan, hey, I agree with you. Because Sane had Grandma Lily's trailer that she has now looking like the trailers that I showed you. Yes. But Tim did the work. Bim, bim, bim. Think about that one. Or he hired some people to do the work. Or what Grandma Lily wanted in her kitchen. Let's just jump back to the kitchen. When her kitchen would have been fire. He showed her all these plans. She told him cabinets, I want this, I want that. Took her to Lowe's. Sit her down, let her pick out the whole kitchen, and then was like, all right, yeah. Stepped over her shoulder. His mama leaned over her and proceeded to be like, all right, take them cabinets off. We doing open shelving right here. Take that off. How much is that? How much is that? $1,500. Open shelving over here. Y'all remember all this? Y'all remember all this? Okay, because I just wanted to. I hope y'all didn't forget.
Well, I'm thinking that's why I left the city, because I had a mortgage.
That's right.
And I do not want another mortgage. I want something I can pay cash for. We can fix it up like we want to and make it home. That's what I want.
That's right. So y'all can already tell the decision that we're gonna make. We just had to.
You see that snit-eating grin Tim had on his face? Got her. Yes or no? Yes or no? All right, y'all already know what decision we're gonna make. Jump back. You just said in that segment before that. Let's see what my mama want to do. After you broke her down, you want to be in debt for 15, 20 years, or you want to spend just all your money and we fix it up and make it look good, and then I'll kick you to the curb. Hope so, legend.
Bring y'all along so y'all can see how things are going and just kind of get a full perspective of the decision and why we're making the decision like we're making it. So I'm gonna put the camera down for now, and we got some business to handle.
You see him talking and stuttering, and he giddy, ain't he? I got grandma with this one. Okay, we gonna put the camera down because we got some decisions we need to make. We or grandma? We or grandma? And I know it's gonna look like grandma signed all this paperwork, but I'm gonna point out something, and y'all gonna be like, wait a minute. Y'all gonna be like, we'll get there.
Exciting times.
We looked at the new mobile phones. We heard some of the prices.
Yeah.
And I think I'm leaning towards, and we will reveal that shortly.
Okay, no jokey joke right here. We all know grandma worked, 3 days a week at the airport allegedly, right? How is she going to afford a $250,000 home? You tricked her. Yes or no? Charlie be in the building, on one. So grandma's going to proceed to tell you that it's not in her budget. So she's going to have to go Tim's route. When with 50 grand, Charlie B done already showed you, she could have just sit it there and it could have been beautiful. Yes or no? Game piece for the night. On one. All day. By myself. Do this. Love y'all. In the building. Research on me. Yes or no?
Right now, that's above my budget.
Okay.
Above all our budget.
Yes. Astronomically.
And everybody listen, put it on me. It's not only above grandma's budget, not only above our budget, but it's above your budget too. So
okay, let's jump back for a minute. You remember back in the day when we had a conversation where I was like, you dogging all the reaction channels, acting like you the only one that could do what you want to do. You act like everybody's broke and blah, blah, blah. You remember that show? Okay, so here he goes again. Back in the day, Talking about, but your budget too. You don't know what anybody's budget is, Tim. But what you do understand, I hope, that would nobody spend no $250,000 on no mobile home that looks like Grandma Lily's. And you're going to proceed to tell her that basically that's what she had to pay to have something like that? You lied to her. Everybody see it. Everybody see it. I'm putting this on all of us. You lied to her. Grandma Lily is a seasoned woman. Probably didn't understand that, okay, for 50, 60 bands, I could have got some far. People would have been walking in my house like, this is beautiful, especially out there, right? But you proceeded to take your mama and scam her into doing what you wanted to do so you could get Resurrection Ranch to eventually give it to Megan. And then everybody wants to come here and talk about how hard you work, how much you a good man. I don't know a good man that kicks his mama to the curb. Sue me on that one because I'm not saying alleged. I'm not putting alleged on that one. I don't know not one good man I could be like, yeah, that brother. Oh, okay, look at it like this. I know sometimes people and their parents have issues, right? So I don't want everybody to come here and be like, oh, well, Charlie B, sometimes, I understand that. Hey, neither here nor there. I have nothing to say about that. You went through it. I didn't. And I'm sorry that you had to, though. But my whole point is this. When I look at brothers, and I know for a fact that they mama did everything they could, and they do what Tim doing, can't be cool with you no more, bro. Because if you playing your mama like that, man, you'll lie, whatever, to get out of whatever you need to do and have me looking like the bad guy. And I ain't did nothing. That's how I look at life. I don't look at it as in every day like, oh, well, he dogging his mama, but he gonna be good to me. How? Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. No legend on that either.
You got a budget where you can afford that $280,000 mobile home, come on and buy it. But otherwise, you might have to spend about 50 and renovate.
Yeah.
Might have to spend 50 and renovate. You hear Megan? Yeah. Jump back. Didn't Charlie B say Megan was in on this the whole time? Didn't you? Yes or no? Let's jump back to the show where she's like, yeah, this is going to be beautiful. It's like your own that natural nature park. And Grandma Lou was like, yeah, you know how I love that. When they thought they had the whole driveway down and around the corner, back up into where Grandma was going to be staying before they realized, this ain't even our land. And y'all did all that work and cut all that grass out there looking stupid. Right? So, did you hear Megan's chuckle? Just like Tim. Yeah. Because let's just be honest, Grandma is a seasoned lady, and I think Tim and Megan had this idea, yeah, we'll just stay here on IAG Farms. How old is Grandma? We gonna work her, and then she probably be in the ground in what, Tim? What, 3-4 years? And then we'll move out there, rent this out, and then we be balling. We won't need YouTube no more, and we'll have some things and have all the YouTube money that we already had coming in that we done saved up because we don't go nowhere, do nothing, or buy nothing. That was our first vacation. And if you look at it like that, Tim, we already break it all the way down. Then all the properties and stuff we'll have by then, we could just live off that money. That's how Charlie B think. Just my opinion. Whole show alleged. But does it make sense? Doesn't make sense. Because as soon as Grandma hit Resurrection Ranch, oh, she was working like a 23-year-old brother with his shirt off, farmhand, yes or no? Yes or no? Cutting grass every 2 or 3 days. Going down there having to take care of her property and then working for Tim. When did Grandma get a break? Boom, boom, boom. Think about that one. Maintain Resurrection Ranch. And then when I want to throw you a couple dollars, come down here and work for me. After you done did all the work out there too. Because let's jump back, just like the boys. Farms and stuff like that, ranches and stuff like that, 365 days a year, don't stop.
All right, Grandma. This is it. It's time to make your decision. We already know what we're leaning towards. We kind of know what the budget can handle, but still, you know.
Did y'all catch it? How do you ask your mama, okay, it's time to make your decision, but you know what the budget can handle? What does that mean? What does that mean? Was that really all her decision? Or is Tim backtracking like, okay, I'm telling everybody this is what you want to do, but you know how much money we working with, so what you want to do now? You got 150, 250,000, or you want to go my route, 50 grand, and I make it look better than that? Yes or no? And let me just say this, if y'all have to go back, while she's rubbing Benjamin's head, does she look like, I really want that pretty house, but I gotta trust this man, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna roll with my son because I think maybe he's got it together. Well, he don't, Miss Grandma Lily. He did not never have it together. All this was a scam. It's ridiculous. The whole show of Resurrection Ranch, now everybody should realize that it was set up to get it banging and then to give you the crumbs off his table, like I said before, while he received all the money. And he thought it was going to bang with all them numbers because he had Megan and IG Farm Works. But what he failed to understand is this whole time, we could see Megan and let her book go for Tim. And we seeing you this whole time that you will still like standoffish, like, I don't know, man. Like, jump back, like I said before. Grandma Lily would always cut it. Like, okay, I'm done talking when Tim would start to lie, allegedly. We've all caught that, right? So, with that being said right there, she didn't have a chance as far as you putting up with her because technically, Grandma Lily was still knowing her book, but wasn't giving you her 100%. And since she didn't give you her 100%, like Megan does, deuces. Okay, now look at it like this. I said it before. What's the if factor in this, y'all? Same, Grandma Lily, the tall dude that painted the ceilings, all his friends he's ever had come out there. How many times do we see him? We seen Sane more than once, because that was his home. But as far as like, yeah, I rock with the IG Farms, that's what the tall dude thing was. Seen Tim on TV, knew him from prison. Let's do this, bruh. Where's he at? Where he been? Where you been? I know you say you live 3 hours away, but my whole point is, you can't come see your mans, you can't go see your dude that live 3 hours away. In years, everybody you bring out on that farm leaves you alone. Why? And you come in here and tell BTM members, your subscribers, that it's everybody else's fault and they're haters. Is that possible? Game piece for the night. If you have 10 friends and all 10 of your friends be like, I ain't rocking with you no more, man. Is there something wrong with your 10 friends? Is there something wrong with you? And I said this, I think, yesterday on the show a little bit briefly, but Tim, I'm trying to break this down to you, bro. Is there something wrong with everybody? You grew up with your brothers and sisters. There's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with your aunts and uncles. There's something wrong with everybody in your life but you. Bim, bim, bim. It's you. You're the problem. And until you jump back, like we say, repent and see that, and ask God for forgiveness for all that, bro. And I don't even think you understand how this works, because you haven't even apologized to people you lay down in a restaurant. So I know you don't have enough man in you to apologize to your brothers and sisters for all these years of denying them because you're allegedly crazy. Whole show alleged. Let's go, let's proceed.
Let's go for it. That's right. That's going, bro. All right.
Oh, y'all are ready.
We need to hear. Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Yes, ma'am, we are.
Y'all catch the walk-in? Y'all catch the walk-in? Who walked in the door first? Who was standing in front of that lady's desk and she didn't even speak to? Who did she give bee's knees to? And as soon as he walked around from the back of Grandma Lily, and who did she ask, you ready to close? Yes, we are. Now, we all know, like Tim says, I don't show you everything. Did Tim sign a side contract before he showed Grandma Lily signing the other contract? My whole point is this. If somebody is buying a home, y'all, peanut game, I know a lot of us have been in the position where we've bought things, cars, homes, everything like that. When you walk in to a place like that and they know it's closing time, right? If you're standing in front of them, are they gonna wait for your wife, your husband, your son, or anybody else to walk around to be like, so are you ready to close? Yes or no? Why wasn't she talking to Grandma Lily from the door and happy to see her? Boom, boom, boom. I don't know what's going on here. That's why I say we'll never know. But my whole point is, was she happy to see Grandma Lily or was she happy to see Tim? Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Did y'all catch it? Okay, I played all that just so y'all could catch it. All right. If this is a mother and son's moment, he's supposed to be helping his mother retire, right? Why he nudged Megan to get the high five first, and Megan sitting there with her schnit-eating grin, sitting up there like, and then you hit your mama like, yeah, you in this too. Yes or no? Yes or no? Did y'all catch that? Petty time then. I don't know what to say. Petty time. I'm gonna wake somebody up here. Anyway, my whole point is this. Did y'all catch it? Did Megan look like that's her grin, ain't it? I swear, man. Okay, Charlie B, why you play all that? Because that's the part where a lot of people think, oh no, Grandma bought her own mobile home. But if you notice, he spliced it. So did Tim sign his own paperwork on the side? Or does he have his own paperwork with Grandma Lily? Or jump back, did Grandma Lily sign off on some paperwork that she didn't read when Grandma handed to her all that paperwork when she was sitting on the couch with the boys smiling and laughing? Bing, bing, bing. Any of that could have happened on the side, right? I just showed you a show where he said our debt-free home, right? Okay, he's going to keep saying all this stuff about our. She just asked him if you ready to close. Stuff like that, right? And then in the end, he's going to bring up some hater mess because he knows he has to say Grandma Lily owns this. But since he knows he has to say Grandma Lily owns this, he's about to say right now that she owns the land too, and we all know that's a lie. So why wouldn't he lie about the house? I'm not putting this on y'all yet. Charlie be in the building. On one. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed.
All right, Mama, you did it. How does it feel?
I did it.
To own your home, to own your land.
He doubled down on it. To own your home, to own your land. Go to the auditor's office. Tim still owns that. In Mississippi, just go online and what does Tim Sales own? And it'll tell you he still owns Resurrection Ranch, he owns IAG Farms, and technically you have to wait a year after you buy a property like he bought down the road, allegedly, because the people who sold it to you have the right to change their mind. That's why we haven't seen none of that yet, right? Just go to the Mississippi Auditor's Office, they'll tell you everything that man owns. That was never allegedly Grandma Lily's property. Never. But he just said like that, right there. You own your own house now, you own your own land. Jump back, like I said before, what would make him lie about her owning the house full outright? He just told you she owned the land full outright. Yes or no? He's been telling y'all that. And then he jumps back because he forgets his lies. Like my daddy said, you tell one lie, you gotta tell another one. So, and eventually you're gonna forget. So he already forgot that he already told everybody that that's grandma's property full outright. But then when he starts feeling himself, he gets in here and his walk and talks. He proceeds to, yeah, we own this, we own that, we own property down the road for 5 minutes, we got property down. You just told on yourself. Right? And BTM his subscribers. Y'all sit up here and y'all are, what, confused? How? It's a lie. Let's go, let's eat. We eating over here. Feel me? Let's go, man.
Wow. It's hard to describe to y'all. I mean, I can't even describe it. I've never been in this situation before. But I am so excited, and it's just lovely. That's all I can say. It's a wonderful feeling.
Man.
Now, I'm no jokey joke. I'm not saying nothing. Now y'all come in here and tell me if Miss Lily thought, because this is after Miss Lily sit on that couch and signed all that paperwork that Megan handed her. And jump back, I said that Grandma handed her. I meant that Megan handed Grandma the sign. She didn't read it. She trusted it. Right? Was chuckling and laughing, the kids all on her. Yeah, swarming her and everything. Right? Okay. Now, I just want to say this. With all the Resurrection Ranch shows you've seen, did that look like Grandma Lily was lying right there? I've never been in this situation. It feels amazing. Now, let's jump to this point right here. If she really believed that she owned that land and all that now, that she knows she don't, how would that make you feel as a mother knowing your son lied to you that hard? After allegedly something your son didn't like in prison. And since you work in the corrections, you hadn't transferred. Allegedly, because I tried to find it, you didn't call the police on him when he kicked in your door. You let that go to steal money for drugs. I was trying to find why you were mad at him. Why he's mad at you and treats you this way. Like, well, maybe she called the police on the brother when he kicked in her door and he's still holding that as resentment to steal the money for the dope. Right? I can't find nothing on that. So my whole thing is, your mom gave you so many chances and so many breaks. For her, what? Because we can't see nothing Grandma Lily did wrong. For her one time to what? Not agree with you and clean out your gutters? Because that's the last time that you said she was going to do something that she never did. And the next time we seen her, she was pulling off in your truck with all the subscribers' gear. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Now, as a woman in their 70s, Tina Gang, please help me. 70s, 60s, 50s, 30s, and you got a full-grown son. Was that right? For him to treat her that way? I know we already talked about this probably back in the day, but it still kind of irritates me to the most, utmost, highest, utmost. Do you know what's in gutters, man? There's dead birds in gutters. There's leaves in gutters. It stinks, man. And for a son to ask his mother to clean out his gutters because he's lazy, allegedly. That's the only thing I can come up with is laziness. Yeah. How tall is your house? You're 35, Tim. You wanted your 70-year-old grandma. You want a 70-year-old Grandma Lily, to clean out your gutters. And I didn't harp on it this long before, but I'm harping on it now. Jump back to when Grandma Lily said, I can only take so much, and once I get to a certain point, I'm done. Y'all remember that? I had a show where Grandma Lily said that, right? Was the gutters the last draw? The last draw, when Grandma Lily's looking at these numbers too. And let's just point it out, because we're just talking here, y'all. Tim gets on YouTube. Tim starts doing real good. Tim works nowhere. Grandma Lily sees all this money coming in. He talks Grandma Lily into getting her own show. Then he proceeds to keep all the Grandma Lily money too. At what point would you call it a day?
We're excited with you.
Now, none of us know Grandma Lily from a can of paint, but when Tim said we excited with you, did you see the look she gave him? Now, right there, everything would have stopped. If my mama would have looked at me like that, I'd have been like, what's wrong? You don't know women at all, bro. Grandma Lily was still hesitant and was praying that you was going to do everything you said, allegedly. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Give me a hug, boys.
Glad I can be a part of it.
Congratulations. Thank you. What are you thanking Tim for? Glad I could be a part of it. A part of what if she bought her own home and you gave her the land? So since we know you didn't give her the land, what are you part of? Bam, bam, bam. The land's still yours. I'm just glad I could be a part of it. A part of what? Owning some of her crib, allegedly? Our debt-free home? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed.
Wow. Wonderful. Now the work starts.
That's right. That's why you're going to get them happy tears out the way, so you can get the blood, sweat, and tears again. That's right.
Okay, now I played all that, so you see how Grandma Lily was celebrating with Megan and the boys and stuff like that, and how Tim just threw over her head. You get the happy tears out, because it's blood, sweat, and tears now. You gonna work harder than you ever worked. Why? That's your mama. You want me to go back to that? The other show I had, I kept saying, that's your mama. That's your mama. Get the happy tears out now, because the blood, sweat, and tears about to start. And we all seen how you tried to play her. Did y'all catch it? Did y'all catch it? He said that when she knew she wasn't paying attention because she was so happy and celebrating. Allegedly, whole show. Did y'all catch it? Grandma Lily didn't hear that. Grandma Lily probably didn't hear that till she watched it. What's your alleged?
You gonna get it?
I get the next one.
Let's see, your phone's done. Got somebody ready?
You hear the lady still kissing Tim's butt. You don't want to get in? Like you helped pay for this? Allegedly, whole show. I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. I'm not saying he did or if he didn't. If y'all want to believe Grandma Lily still paid for all her stuff, hey, I'm not mad at you because we don't know. We don't know. Right? But she was all over Tim, man. Right? Now, the whole point is this. Let me point this out. I get in the next one. He had to get behind that lady and film content, right? So have we just not proven, but put it out there that he cares more about content than he does anything because that's where he gets his money. That's how he feeds his family. That's how he, I was going to say, puts clothes on his kids' back, but y'all send them that. Y'all send them throwing on underwear. My show earlier. Jeez! But they need him because Tim Jr. has holes in his knees and his pants. I know some of y'all like, what? What? That was a show y'all probably missed if y'all watching this one. But that's neither here nor there because I don't watch what you want to watch. I'm Charlie B, baby. I don't beg you to do nothing. I'm not some brother on here like, y'all need to go back and watch my show. Please, no. Because that's why I bring up certain things like in my other show, I said this, I said that, I do this, I said that. Boom. Just so y'all don't have to go back and watch it. Tim will straight come on here and tell y'all, hey, Go back and watch Megan's show the other day. Ah! It's only at 9,000 views, but it was fire. I don't do nowhere near your views, bro. And I just want to ask everybody, little game for the night, game piece too. Can you tell me why my kids are more happy than yours? Can you tell me why you come on here, jump back and say the people in the city and living day to day and all this is, they think that's the good life and all that. My kids are so happy. I know this is the good life. The way I do it. Your situation doesn't put you in whether your kids are having a good life or not. Like your situation as far as where you're at. Okay? Because you feel in your mind, as long as I keep them secluded, my boys secluded out here on this farm, they're going to be perfect. They're going to be little Tims. Okay. Okay. So what happens when your little Tims decide to go out into the real world? The real world. Lost in the sauce, baby. And when I say lost in the sauce, I don't mean like a little lost. I mean like you done made a pot of spaghetti and you done took some salt, put it in your hand and did this. These are your boys. They're going to be lost in that sauce, bro. And they're probably going to get used and abused. And I really believe in my heart of all hearts, this is my opinion, you're setting them up for this, so they have to come back to you. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all ever thought about that? The education they receive, the training he's giving his boys, they only know farm chores. If they have to really go, if they get mad and go out into the real world, are they coming back home because I didn't have enough training and tutelage? When I was younger to even understand all this, I want to go home. I just want to go home. I'd rather deal with him. Is that what this is? Is him and Megan allegedly already knowing what they're doing? We're going to give them this level of education. We're going to give them this level of education. We're going to give them this level of formication. And if they do want to run off Tim, guess what's going to happen? They're going to have to come back to us, ain't they? You damn right. I don't do that too much, but I'm not putting this on y'all yet, but that's just how Charlie be looking at it. Where else they got to go if they go out into the real world thinking that I'm tired of my daddy? Because I'm telling you right now, once they get out in the real world, they're going to realize with everything they've been taught, the real world is a lot harder than Tim Sales. So allegedly they're going to go home. Is Charlie B on one? Because they're going to look for safety. Because that's all he's doing right now. He's covering it. He's keeping them under him. So when they get out, if they want to leave and go out into the real world, not going to know what to do. He be back. Yes or no? Is that what Tim going to say as soon as Tim Jr. buck, because he the oldest, and he want to leave? Is he going to give me any money to leave that he deserves? No. Allegedly. Just my opinion. No. So you out there on your own in the real world, Tim Jr., with all the teachings that you've had from Megan and all the, we raising men, not boys. Tim, everybody knows that's a lie, and I'm going to put this on everybody because technically we all see that you're raising your boys to just take care of you. How can you raise men to take care of another man? Boom, boom, boom. Think about that one. And I know some of y'all in the comments gonna be like, I know y'all gonna eat this up like, yeah, Tim, but it is what it is. You have your boys. You have your 4 children boys taking care of a grown man and a grown woman. Because they're the real farmers. And we've all proved that. Let's go, let's proceed. I'm sorry I wasted your time and jumped off track, but Charlie B just getting let's go when it comes to my peanut gang, because I feel like we family and we can rock. So I'm sorry I wasted your time.
All right, y'all. So this is just the beginning of the journey, and there's a lot more to come. We've officially bought a house, and if you don't know by now, the one that we looked at, the used mobile home, is the one that we bought.
Okay, now I always say Tim plays chess, not checkers, right? Now Tim then already said the one that we then bought, right? So since he already just said that, and he know in his mind that he has haters at this point, right? He's gonna double down and be like, well, I gotta say it's grandma bought it. And we in all this together. So what I'm asking y'all is that all Grandma Willie home? Or did he put in on it? And now he's playing chess and not checkers and has to say, after he just said we. I gotta make it clear that it is, she bought it. Is that more lies? Because she don't own the property that he said she owns. So my whole point is this: since we know how Tim thinks, and we know Tim tries to manipulate, right? Allegedly, whole show. Did he know to say that at this point after he said all that to get in your mental psyche? Yeah, I bought this. I helped her pay for this. I helped her do this. She ain't do this all on her own. But in the end, I'm going to tell you, she did. If you look up brainwashing and things like that, he's doing it to y'all. He's doing it to y'all. Say A, B, and C. Hit him with D to sum it all up to still make you right. Look it up. Look it up. This is like let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. I'm sorry for wasting your time. This brother, we, right? Now he's about to tell y'all what I gotta say, that grandma bought it because y'all know, we all know you dumb. So we all feel like, and I'm gonna put this on me. I was about to put this on y'all too, but I don't know yet. He just told on himself again. Within the realm of, I said that. Now let me make it look right. My opinion, that's why I'm not putting it on y'all. Whole show alleged, but I'm not putting that on y'all right there because, we'll never know.
Grandma bought at least. That's gonna be her home, and then we say we, because we're all a team.
Right, we all
we're all in this together, so we don't have to separate it. But I know some people are, need to hear it in a certain way, so I sympathize with that. So Grandma has her house now. She's a homeowner. She doesn't owe any payments.
Okay, that's the end of the show I'm gonna do for the vault tonight. But I'm gonna just say this: she's a homeowner. She don't owe any payments. You own the land. Let me jump back to what I said before. If you decide to sell that land right there, right now, Grandma Lily's trailer sits on that land. The people that buy that land can tell her to either move or pay her rent, or pay them rent to sit on that property. Yes or no? Yes or no? Now, you done came here and you said it was grandma property. Lie. You got everybody beating me up sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes like, that's Grandma Lily's house. If you look at this show and you analyze it all the way down, is it? Charlie B in the building. I'm on one. Love y'all. Y'all be easy. That's the vault for tonight. I gave y'all a short one, I think, before, so it's the long one. I'm out. Y'all be easy. Love y'all. What time is it? About 5:36 in the morning. That's what I do, baby. I ain't got nothing to do. I get up. I told you I'd tell y'all what I do, really. Okay. And this is wrong, and Miss B tells me to stop. I get up, take my shower. Sometimes I film my show. Then I go upstairs to my kids' room. and I clean up. Everything they threw in the floor and stuff like that. Just be hates. Make them clean up their own room. For what? I ain't got nothing to do. So since I ain't got nothing to do, and I love y'all, and like the song said, and I'm missing you. Let's go, baby. Charlie be out. I love y'all. I'll be back. Tim about to drop. And I lost some subscribers, and I know why, man. Last night I did a show and I said make it look like Rick James mugshot. Okay, I lost some subscribers over that. But what y'all gotta understand is jokey joke. If y'all can't understand the jokey joke and y'all wanna unsubscribe, it is what it is, because everybody know that I love Megan, the boys. I don't like Tim. I can't stand this brother, man. And Megan is like she walking a tightrope with her brother. Cause I feel like without all this stuff he's putting on her, and without all this money thing he done threw at her, like, we gonna be good, and she's starting to take, she'd have been a whole lot better woman if she never met that man. So I blame him somewhat more than I blame her. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, nah, Charlie B, they the same. She's been in her book all her life. She's read all her life, man runs the house. You do what your man say. So when Tim comes there and tell her, we gonna do this, we also come here and say she's been in her book since kindergarten. Okay, if that's the fact, there's some things she's gonna keep with the book and some things she's gonna throw away for Tim, right? Which is not right by far. But in her mind, how can I say this without y'all being mad at me? Allegedly, I believe Megan's a little touched. Seasoned people, y'all gonna know what that means. She's a little touched, and she just gonna do whatever Tim say. Right? Now, with that being said, it's like, how can you blame a woman that maybe, mental health is real. Did he get with a woman that could graduate college but still had mental issues, allegedly? So if he could control her and take everything she has, how can you blame her for everything? You can blame her for some things because she does know the book, right? But if we all come in here and be like, something's wrong with her, and we all realize if something's wrong with her, that's mental issues, we should look at Tim like he takes advantage. He knows what he was doing. And allegedly, this is all wrong. All wrong. Charlie be out. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. I hope y'all didn't take this show wrong. My last segment from what I said. Like, not my last segment, but this segment right here. But, and I'm not putting this on y'all, but I really believe that if Megan, you don't have to be a genius to graduate college, right? Because I know a lot of people with high education and no common sense. I know y'all do too. So that's all I got to say. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Charlie be out. Hope y'all enjoyed the ball tonight. And I hope y'all don't get mad at me for my rants tonight. Just my opinion. We all have one.